Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you, first of all, to the Sirico Club Hall of Fame Committee for my selection and honored to be a part of such an esteemed group for sure. I'm really a big believer that there is no question that we are at Cortland State the finest small university in the country. And I'm very, very proud to be a part of that. Most important quality of teachers and coaches I've always felt was really the power of influence. And I was fortunate enough at Cortland State to play for two outstanding coaches, Coach Dennis Kaiser and Coach Dave Murray, who both had those qualities. I was lucky enough this week to speak to both of them. Coach Kaiser, of course, affectionately supported my nomination, and Coach Murray was quick to tell me that I was overrated. So if you know both of those, you'll understand that. It brings me back to a conversation I had with Coach Kaiser in 1986. And I had come to him and said, Coach, I really want to be a part. I want to be a Red Dragon. I want to be in. And he gave me a chance. And that chance really changed the course of my life. So I'm forever thankful for Coach Kaiser. As the guys in my group, the 80 guys, Coach was a real big part of our lives. And Coach Murray, Coach was great, taught us to compete. He gave us confidence in ourselves, and he always forced us to challenge. And I'm very, very thankful to have the opportunity to play for both of those great coaches here in the history of Cortland football. I was exposed to great leaders and captains. A number of them are here today. Steve Woodard, 88 guy captain. Tom Schmant, great football player, got everything out of him. Dave Falco and a guy by the name of Rich Kiefer, who was a Navy transfer. He felt he had to upgrade his education, so he left Navy to come here to Cortland State. And that was really the good turn to great in '88. Those guys had everything to do with that. Their leadership, to be exposed to people that would take a young person like me and the guys I played with and make us feel part of them. They were everything to us, and their direction had a lot to do with our success. I've always felt lucky to be part of the biggest fraternity here on campus. To me, that was our football team. I care tremendously about them and the experiences I've had with the teams I played on. The leaders have the ability to influence groups in a positive direction, and I played with great ones. Jimmy Taylor was captain in 1990. He was a great leader, great football player, a great person. Dave Mancuso, 89, probably one of the top high school head coaches in the state of New York, out of Liverpool High School. Mark Syracuse, just a big influence on me as a football player, a positive influence. Booker T. Washington said, associate yourself with people of good quality. It's better to be alone than in bad company. And I can say at Cortland, that was never a problem for me, and I was never alone. Jeff Farr was a close friend of mine, teammate, one of the best route runners I've been around, and he had a great influence on me as a friend and as a teammate and player. Blaine Morehouse, a great presence on and off the football field, and now affecting children's lives as a social worker here in the Binghamton area. A friend of mine from '89, graduate, high school teammate, college roommate, Pat Rice, probably the most driven individual I've ever worked with and been around. His influence affects me every day on how hard he worked and how hard he was driven. John Natoli, my roommate, a defensive lineman, high school teacher and coach, making a difference in the lives and challenge kids every day in the city of Syracuse at Fowler High School. What he does is appreciated by all, especially me. Like many of us at Cortland, social life was a growing part for us. We experienced it in downtown and many great things that have happened here on campus. And for me, one of the best things that happened to me was a young lady dancing on a bar at Dark Horse. And she turned down many advances by me. And that was Lori Killian, now Lori Killian Sirico, my wife, a 90 graduate. I can tell you that she has been a big influence on me and so supportive. Her family has been outstanding and accepted me as well. I appreciate them being here today with me. I've been blessed with three great, hopefully, upcoming Red Dragons. Gregory Sirico, Dominic Sirico, and Julia Sirico. They're here today. Thank you for being here, guys. There he is. I walked on campus today, and Coach Mack was holding a recruits day. And it was great as a father to walk in and when my son walked in, and if you see him over there, he said, "How you doing, Greg?" And he said, "Young man, talk to my son. The recruits are downstairs." And that made me feel good, boy, to know that they're working. They're working. I hope to have the same influence on my own kids that my parents had on me. Carol and Greg Sirico are here today. My parents really supported me throughout my whole life, and their influence goes on with me every day. I've been blessed with an outstanding family. 2 brothers, Mike and Jim. Sisters, Carolyn, Mary, and Jen are also here today with me, but they've been with me my whole life. I would expect no less. 14 nieces and nephews. Thanks for being here today, guys. It means a lot to me. There they are. All right. And his Xbox, a varsity sport now at Cortland. I'm not sure with that new facility there. That's something else, boy. I want to thank Coach Dan McNeil for keeping us connected as a teammate, as a player in the mid-'80s in 1990. I appreciate Coach McNeil always reaching out to us. And he talks about being a servant to the 121st. You know, being a servant to his players and working for all that he can for those guys. And I really appreciate that. I know Coach Mack makes sure that tradition never graduates. And we're real proud of what you do, Coach. We all are. I appreciate the connection to Cortland State. It's changed the course of my life. I share this day with my teammates, my friends, my family, and I'm honored. I just hope that I have the same influence on young people that so many in this room have had on me. Thank you very much.